Now it's time for Dizzy Dean Action on WMOD Bolivar.
Do you need electrical materials? Don't drive out of town. Come see us at Brian Smith Electric. We have everything you need from a simple repair to new construction. See us for all your residential, commercial, and industrial electrical sales and service. Stop by and see us at 604 East Market in Bolivar. It is the blue building across from the old Fastenal. Or call us at 658-5933. That's Brian Smith Electric, serving Hardman and the surrounding counties for over 15 years.
All right, back at the ballpark where we just watched Rotary beat David Doris by a score of 14-5, joined by Rotary head coach Mark Gillum. And, Coach, pretty easy one for you. Scored right away. Never really close, huh?
No, it wasn't, Darryl, and it all started, of course, we were the visiting team. We hit first and come out there and scored 7 runs. And anytime you can do that in coach pitch, you feel very confident after that inning, and you're just kind of hoping that you can keep that momentum going. And we did, and came out and scored in the second inning. We scored 5 more runs. So we hit the ball very well tonight.
And coach pitch, I mean, a lot of teams, a lot of the good teams, they want to bat first.
Yeah, they do, to set the tone. And we said it tonight. You know, I've been in many games this season that we haven't been able to do that, unfortunately. And tonight was the night for the kids, and they responded and played very well, even with the rain delay of about 30 minutes.
What'd you do with them during the rain delay? Did you just barricade the doors?
Well, we just told stories. And it's kind of hard. I mean, after the lightning and the rain succeeds, you still can't go on the field to warm up until that time has it fully expired, which is 30 minutes. So you just got to sit them in the dugout, like you said, and just
hope nobody kills each other.
Right. Hope they're not climbing on the fence or nothing. But yeah, they did well.
All right. Well, I know it's not been as many wins as you wanted this season, but this game coming up, both teams are 7-2. ProtecStor has the advantage in that they've won 2 out of the 3 games. ProtecStor wins tonight, it's pretty much over. They'll have the season series and just 2 games left. But if Brooks wins, anything could happen still.
Yeah, Brooks is fighting right here tonight. It's a must-win for them for sure, and we'll see here in just a minute as the first pitch is fixing to get away. Just like to say that, we beat David Doris in that 4-game series. We play each team 4 times, and we're fortunate enough to beat them 4 times, so that's our 4 wins so far this year. Got 2 games left.
Yeah, if you got it in you to maybe beat one of these top teams once, so you fell 2 1-run games one night to ProtecStor, right?
We did. We played them very tough out here at this field. Matter of fact, here at Bolivar Lions Field, and post-game talk, just told them, look, we got 2 games left, kids. Let's just play hard. Last 2 games, try to get some wins here.
All right, Tojo Young will lead it off. Pitching for Brooks is Tim Malone. Young, the right center fielder, will swing and a miss the first pitch. And Young listed as playing right center field for Brooks, who's wearing blue, and fouled away by Young, out of play.
Well, Young's all this season, Dale, has hit the ball very well. Usually goes in the outfield for a good base hit, and he's got speed too. So let's see what he does.
All right, Young, right-handed hitter, stands well off the plate. There's the pitch. It's grounded back to the pitcher. Oh, it gets past Overton. Overton will chase it down. Now he'll let the shortstop pick it up, but nobody's going to get Young at first base. So that'll put a runner on first. Now, normally, it's all fielding. I mean, everybody hits the ball mostly in 7 and 8. It's just how well they field. And both these clubs have got players all the way around the infield who can make the throw across the infield.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, good stop there by Overton there for ProtecStor. And as you saw, Tojo turn the burners on right there to get the first.
Wyatt Sparks at the plate, second baseman. He'll take the first pitch. And you've got, of course, 5 pitches to do something with. If you don't swing at that 5th pitch, you go back to the dugout, you've struck out. But you can foul as many as you want on the 5th pitch. You can strike out. Of course, you can't walk. There's the pitch. Sparks rips it past the third baseman into left field. Young will turn at second base. He'll head toward third. He's going to score. Heading towards second is Sparks. He'll get the green light to come to third base. Probably won't be able to score. He'll get over there. Ball is on the middle of the infield. They're going to try to score him. If they get him, they won't. But I'll tell you, they got away with it. But if they had just made a play, he's out at the plate, and said it before, I said it in your game. There's no sense in, with nobody out, trying to score a runner from third on a chancy play. He's going to score eventually.
Yeah, with your top coming up, your third batter here, Brooks took a chance there sending him home, and he was able to get the room.
I bet his heart was in his mouth for just a minute there, but grounded sharply into left field by Trip Malone. He'll turn at first and head towards second base. It went all the way to the wall. Malone is crossing second base. He'll hesitate now, head toward third. Throw is made. Ball gets away from the third baseman. He's going to try to make it. No, he's not. He's going to head back to second base, which was the smart move.
Yeah, good aggressive base running there by Trip Malone.
You want to draw the throws. That's the big part of it.
You do. And Stephen Brooks is doing a great job over on third doing that.
And Tegan Diffie will be at the plate, the shortstop. And here's the pitch. Diffie pops it up. Shortstop ranges back, makes the catch. Holding is Malone. He never got off the base, so made the smart play there.
Yeah, smart base running. We got caught there in my game just a while ago with the tag. Didn't tag up and got a double play.
That was Caden Crabb at shortstop. That'll bring up Landon Brooks. He'll ground it toward the shortstop. Runner at second holds. They throw over. It's a wild throw. Gets by the first baseman. Well, Brooks will head towards second. They're going to throw to second to try to get him. They can't get him. It goes over the second baseman's head. Heading toward third is Brooks. They're holding it in center field. Brooks is going to get the green light to go home. They're going to fire it home. It's a wild throw. Brooks is going to score. And so Brooks ends up going all the way around the bases, and it is 4-0 in favor of Brooks.
Well, a good hit there by Landon Brooks, but ProtecStor was just throwing the ball around, had a few errors, and it caused Landon to get a home run.
Well, the ball's wet.
Yes,
if it hits the ground, it's wet, so it's going to be just a little more difficult than the usual. Popped up on the right side. First baseman can't get there. That's Nealon Hodge, who couldn't quite make it there.
Good hustle there by Nealon.
Yep, and that'll be one strike to Jaden Brown, who's listed as being on the pitcher's mound. There's the pitch. Pop towards shortstop. Caught. Soft liner for out number 2. And that'll bring up Brody Gaw, the left center fielder. Just a couple, even right now, even if you don't score again, you've got 4 runs. Even if you don't score again, you want to get a few runners on to push it toward the top of the order. Our game is all about getting the next guy up. And, of course, that's baseball, but fouled out of play by Gaw. On deck is Morrison Kelly, the third baseman. And, Mark, of course, your son's 8 years old. He's been playing coach pitch since he was 3. Grounder into left for Gaw. He's going to turn and head towards second base. Could be a play at second. There's the throw. A good throw. But Gaw slides in safely. So this is your last year.
Yeah, don't tell everybody that. He's been playing since he was 4.
I was there for that.
I know, yeah.
My son's 11. They were on the same team.
Yeah, how about that? Yeah, he's enjoyed last year coach pitch, so he moves up to the big boys game, kid pitch.
There's the pitch. Fouled off a leg by Morrison Kelly.
Been a good league here in the 7 and 8. So I had 4 teams of 11. So
there's the pitch. Fouled off now. ProtecStor has 13 on the roster, but they've only got 12 tonight versus 10 for Brooks. That is a big deal. 10 versus 12 is tough for the 12 team.
Right. I said that incorrectly. ProtecStor's got a little bit more than 11, but
Grounder towards second. They'll throw to first. There's your inning. So 4-run score for Brooks. We'll be back, and they lead 4-0 after the top of the first. We'll be back with the bottom of the first in 60 seconds.
It's AJ's Sports and Awards at 103 South Lauderdale Street in Bolivar for all your sporting goods needs. And it's AJ's for much more, such as digitizing, engraving, embroidery, trophies, plaques, silk screening, and sports apparel. If they don't have it in the store, AJ's can get it for you in short order. See Amanda Hopkins or give them a call at 658-3123. That's AJ Sports and Awards at 103 South Lauderdale in Bolivar for all your sporting goods needs.
Since 1978, Lynn Jackson Auctions have helped people in Hardeman County and surrounding areas with auctions of farm equipment, real estate, business liquidations, fundraising, and estate sales. Lynn Jackson Auction and Real Estate Company is fully licensed and bonded auctioneer with the state of Tennessee. When you work with Lynn Jackson, they will take care of all the details, all while you just wait for the profits. Ask them about their auction lot, where you bring items to consign and they retail them for you. Call them to find out how much they can do for you at 658-2234. Find them on the web at lynnjacksonauction.com.
Announce it on the radio. All right, back at the ballpark, 4-0 after the top of the first. Brooks scoring 4 runs, and you want your 7, but you got to get at least 4 or 5. Otherwise, you're at the mercy of the home team. But Bryce Madden will lead it off. He's the second baseman. Keaton Overton on deck for ProtecStor. This game is for first place. Both teams 7-2 coming in. First pitch is taken by Madden as it was well inside.
Yeah. It came off Jonathan's hand there. He threw it way inside. Going another inside.
And it's popped up. That'll be foul. Falls between home and third. And now Jonathan throws it a little harder than most other pitchers, or he tries to throw a little harder. That's going to be a little tough with just that quick delivery with a wet ball. Madden fouls it out of play. Well, it stayed in play, but nobody catching it.
Yeah, he's giving him some instructions there at the plate. I tell you what, all 3 pitches there have been inside. Maybe that's what Bryce likes. I don't know.
Tell you what, one thing that changed this league when we went from Dixie Youth to Dizzy Dean. Now back in Dixie Youth, you had to stand out there inside that circle. You were 40 feet away.
Remember it very well.
Grounded softly toward first base. Now the second base is going to field. They had miscommunication, and he'll be on safely. I don't know if the first baseman had fielded it, whether he had time to get there. The second baseman couldn't get there in time, so that'll put Madden on first base with Keaton Overton coming out. Yeah, that made pitching was an art back when you had to have a foot inside that pitcher's circle.
Yeah, everybody didn't want that job for sure then.
Now you can stand as close as you dare, which didn't work out for you all night. You got pegged once.
I got pegged once, so.
Overton trying to pull it toward left, swings and misses.
I think I've gotten pegged 3 times so far, so yeah. Got to be careful up there.
There's the pitch. Popped into right center, and heading toward third is Madden. Overton turns, heads towards second base. Second baseman gets it. He's going to throw it in. The shortstop catches it. He fires to third. Oh, it was too much for the third baseman. Overton's going to turn and try to score. He will. So he goes all the way around the bases. The throw would have been in time, in plenty of time at third base, but it was like it was thrown from a rocket launcher.
Yeah, Tegan.
Third baseman had...
No, Kelly didn't want nothing to do with that.
And from that close, man, he threw it hard. There's a pitch to the third hitter. He'll foul it. That is Caden Crabb.
Well, we spoke earlier that Brooks got a home run with a couple errors, and so now here ProtecStor just got one too. So
4-2, Brooks leading ProtecStor, bottom of the first inning. There's the pitch. Oh, ripped into left field. Crabb is going to turn at first and head towards second. He's going to get there. The left fielder fielded it cleanly, kept going to the wall. They fired into Diffie, and Diffie's going to run it back in. So we'll have a runner on second base, still with nobody out for ProtecStor here in the bottom of the first. 4-2, Brooks leading.
Put the ball right down third base line, Darryl, like you said, just a perfect hit.
And I'll bring up Nealon Hodge. He's playing first base. And we've got a runner on second base and nobody out. There's the pitch. Swing and a miss for Hodge. And here comes pitch number 2. Hodge grounds it sharply. Diffie kicks it into foul territory. Heading over to third and trying to score will be Crabb, and there's not going to be a throw. Meantime, Hodge moves up to second base. You've got to do one or the other. You try to throw it home and get the guy, or you hold the runner at first. One of the two, but neither happened. It's now 4-3 with Kagan Simmons coming up, playing left center.
Ball hit hard, hit Tegan in the knee there, but he's walking it off. So
now he's limping it off, it looks like right now.
Exactly.
Here's the pitch. Rounded or lined up the middle, gets by the center field, the first center fielder, second center fielder will pick it up, though. Turning and scoring on the play is Hodge. So Simmons with an RBI, he'll be at first base. And it is 4-4.
He laid it in there just perfectly, right up the middle for a good base hit. So, score's tied here, 4-4.
Yeah, and, and swing and a miss for L.A., Allen. He is the sixth hitter in the order. Nobody out, runner on first base. We're tied at 4. So ProtecStor still at the plate. Grounded cue to the pitcher. The play over to first. And he's called out over there. As he may have left the bag just a little bit early, but they call him out there. Used to be standard practice in the majors where you could leave because people were getting spiked and all kinds of stuff. So they're
right.
But with the advent of instant replay, they stopped all that stuff. The phantom double play as well. 1 out in the inning, runner on second base, foul ball by Leo Swift, who apparently had some stuff in the wash because he's not wearing his uniform. He's got a red shirt on, though.
Yeah. All right. That's good.
Yeah.
He matches.
He does. He looks just like he matches, but no number on the back. That's how we knew.
He can be 0.
And
no number.
Yeah, well, blank.
Yeah.
And there's the pitch. Fouled off. Swinging a little early, he was.
Getting his feet set there. Let's see what happens.
And runner on second, 1 out. There's the pitch, swing and a miss. So that'll be 2 outs in the inning. And I'll bring up C.J. Carter. Two down. Tied at 4. Bottom of the first. Swing and a miss from Carter. And as hot as ProtecStor was for the first 5 hitters, the next couple have made out. So Brooks has hopes of holding him here in the inning. Grounded towards shortstop. It's going to be fielded by Diffie, sort of. And he kept it close enough in front of him that nobody got on. Now, that's a big deal to just get another runner on. Even if they don't score, you've pushed the order down one more batter.
Exactly. You're moving that lineup.
Now, they've got 4 more to get to the top of the order, and Brooks just has 2 more. So Brooks still with the advantage there, but Ian Chandler at the plate. First at bat for him today. Grounded toward the pitcher. He'll field it. He'll throw to first, and there's your inning. So Brooks and ProtecStor all tied at 4 after 1. We're back in 60 seconds.
Somewhere, there's a ballpark waiting for fans. There's a bag of peanuts waiting to be bought. And there's a home run ball looking for a fence. Wherever your love of baseball takes you, chances are there's a Citgo on the way. With the high-quality gasoline you depend on, it's just one way we fuel the greatest of American sports. Citgo for the road ahead.
Von Citgo, the corner of Highway 64 and 18.
Spring is in the air, which means the summer road trip season is just around the corner. Soar into summer with rebate savings from Goodyear. Get up to $160 back on a set of 4 select Goodyear tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. But hurry, just like spring, this deal won't last long. Subject to credit approval. See store for details. Offer ends June 30th. Stop by Hyman Tire Service for this exciting offer. Visit them at 507 West Market Street in Bolivar or visit HymanTire.com.
I mean, looks like it. Your score, the battle for first place between Brooks and ProtecStor goes to the top of the second with Brooks bringing Case Baker, Nathaniel Colton in the top of the order. This is where, let's see, ProtecStor is going to have to go 3 hitters before they get to the top of the order in their second inning. So this is really where the difference in number of hitters makes a difference. Now, y'all don't have any kind of rule where the second time around the 11th and 12th don't have to hit or anything like that, do you?
No.
Everybody bats.
Everybody bats.
Every time through. Okay, what I thought. Case Baker at the plate, missing just one item, a bat. And Tim Malone hands him a bat. Don't know if they decided he had chosen a sword he couldn't swing. But they bring him a bat, and we're about to get going. Grounded to short, fielded cleanly. Throw is, going to hit off the first base dugout. Baker's going to turn and try to head to second. This probably is not going to work out. Throw's made, Baker's out.
Yeah, good play, good recovery there by ProtecStor to throw back to second base for the ball out.
Ball bounced perfectly off of the dugout. I mean, a lot of times it bounces one way or another, but it bounced right to the first baseman, Hodge, who threw it to Overton, or threw it to Kravitz, shortstop, and probably 99 times you get that on. Culp's going to ground it into left field. He'll be on first, fielded by the left fielder who throws it in. That is Swift who threw it into the second baseman. So Culp will be at first base. And that'll bring up Tojo Young.
Back to his top here, Brooks Auto. One out here. You want to start putting some runs up.
And it'll be Young. I don't know. He's going to back out. We're going to let the on-deck hitter go over there to his spot. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss from Young. He singled and scored his last time up. Now, of course, you want to get your top of the order up, but you need them to do something when they do, because if they don't, that's how games are won and lost, when your top of the order doesn't produce. You had a little trouble in your ball game with the top of your order, but your 5 through 9 were dynamite.
Yeah.
Only made one out.
Yeah, and, they did well tonight, and I commended them on that during post talk there after the game. So
yeah, your 5 through 9, shoot your 5 through 10, hit the ball every time. There's the pitch, grounded toward the pitcher, fielded cleanly by Overton. He'll get it to first. No, it goes over his head. Young's going to head to second. Heading over to third base is Culp. He's going to turn at third, but no, he's not going home. And we'll have runners at second and third with one out in the inning. And now that out at second looms very large for Brooks. They may be able to overcome it, but you would have had a run score there, and you'd still have nobody out. Wyatt Sparks at the plate. Hit it a long way and ran all the way around the bases last time. There's the pitch. Pounds it into center field, lands in the outfield. That's going to score 2 runs. As Culp scores, Young is going to score at second. The throw is to second, and he'd have been out, or he had to go back. Sparks would have, but the throw is muffed at second base. So 2-run score, and Sparks will be at second base with Trip Malone coming up. 6-4, Brooks with the lead. 30 minutes left in the game. And here's the pitch. Ripped. Shortstop dives, catches it. Staying at, so Trip Malone with a rip that the shortstop, Crab, dove and caught.
Yeah, big catch there. I'll tell you what.
Sparks stayed at second. And that'll bring up Tegan Diffie. He popped up, he softly lined it to the shortstop his last time. He takes a big old rip, but fouls it softly. He is just a wee bit of patience needed for Diffie on this one. He's
getting a little anxious.
Yeah, he's all over it from the. There's the pitch, ripped at the shortstop, gets by him, gets by Crabbin into left field. We'll see if they're going to send Sparks. Yeah, they're going to send Sparks. Diffie turns, goes halfway. There's nobody covering first, as the first baseman came down to cover the plate. So Diffie with an RBI makes it 7-4 in favor of Brooks. Now Landon Brooks comes to the plate. He hit a grounder to short and ran all the way around the bases as they couldn't find anybody to catch it. Last time up. That's with the runner on first, nobody out. Brooks pops it up toward the shortstop. Crab can't get to it, and safe at second is Diffie.
Yep.
It was one of those where you either dive and catch it or you wait for it on the bounce, and Crab kind of did something in between, and it squirted by him, which will put Jaden Brown at the plate. He popped up to shortstop his last time up. 3 runs in the inning for Brooks, top of the second inning. Score from over at the City Park, VFW beats Bank of Hardeman County by a score of 19-2. So VFW moves up to 5-3 on the season. There's the pitch, grounded toward the pitcher. Now it's going to get through to Crabb. Crabb's going to throw it to second. There's your inning. So a nice play at second base by the shortstop and second baseman. They hold Brooks to 3 runs, 7-4 after 1.5, back in 60 seconds.
Old Hatchie Veterinary Clinic invites you to protect your dog throughout the year. Buy 6 doses of NexGard and get 1 free. Buy 12 doses of HeartGard and get a $16 discount at time of purchase and receive a $12 Visa gift card in the mail. Stop by Old Hatchie Veterinary Clinic on Highway 18 North in Bolivar.
Here's good news for Hardeman County. You can get all of your printing needs taken care of right here at CJ Printing for copies, business cards, church bulletins, posters, newsletters, booklets, flyers, and invitations. There's a graphic artist on site to design your next project. Delivery is available. CJ Printing at 200 East Market Street in Bolivar. Call 658-7328 for more information. That's CJ Printing for all of your printing needs at 658-7328.
Statewide Pawn Shop, located at 15195 Highway 64 East, sells gold, guns, and guitars. For your best price paid for scrap gold in Hardeman County, call Statewide Pawn Shop at 659-0490. Talk to Tom Allen at Statewide Pawn Shop. Call him today.
7-4. Brooks with the lead. ProtecStor will have their 10, 11, and 12 hitters. And this is a huge juncture in the game. If ProtecStor can get any one of these 3 kids on and get to the top of the order, you got to figure they're going to score runs. Otherwise, they'll have to wait for another inning, and they'll give Brooks a chance to score more. So this is the big 3 hitters here, and this is Jarman up the plate. Backs him off the plate a little bit. First pitch was taken. Pitch number 2, swing and miss, well ahead of it. Jonathan Hodge gets the pitch back. That's popped up. That'll be a foul ball. Rain delay tonight of about a half an hour, but cleared off pretty good. And it looks like we're going to get in all the baseball tonight. Line down the left field line, foul.
Yeah, I was kind of worried there at one time. It darkened back up, and another cloud came out, sprinkled for a little while, but no lightning, so we continued to play. So.
Yeah, being just coach pitch, you gripped the ball enough to throw pitches, but it probably was a little difficult. Needed the seams for sure. There's the pitch. That's popped up into left field. That's going to be down. That's going to get the runner on first base. Is he thinking about second? He maybe was, but he's not going. So that'll make sure, unless there's a double play or some sort of other situation. Well, now, okay. Only 10 hitters are going to hit. Bryce Madden is now at the plate, so the 11 and 12 hitters are not going to bat.
No, that was your 11th batter, Jarman.
No, that was your 10th hitter, Jarman. And Jaden Neild and Perry, who are in the lineup, are not going to bat, and then Bryce Madden will be up. So both teams just will bat 10. Madden cues it toward third base. It'll be picked up. And I don't, that's something new. I don't remember us ever doing that before.
Well, with him having 13,
I think it's fair. I think it's absolutely fair.
I think the ruling is he's got to bat them one time. He gets to choose what inning they bat.
He's got to get them in.
He's got to get. Yeah, that's true. He's got to get them in one at bat, and then they got free substitution in defense.
Okay, so they've got to bat for somebody, and I don't know what the penalty is if you don't. I think I know. Grounded back to the pitcher, picked up. He'll throw to first, and he's safe. That'll load the bases. That was just a matter of Keaton Overton beating the throw to first. And ProtecStor has the bases loaded with nobody out, and Caden Crabb up at the plate. 7-4, Brooks with the lead, but ProtecStor batting in the bottom of the second inning. There's the pitch to Crabb, ripped, making a Casey Swift, or no, that's Casey down there.
That's Crabb.
That's Crabb.
That's his dad.
Yeah, that's his dad. He about took his dad's leg off down there. Corey Madden coaching first. Jonathan Hodge doing the pitching for ProtecStor. Here's the pitch. ripped into left field. Left fielder is going to have it get through him and go all the way to the wall. We're going to have 2-run score. Looks like 3 will score. They're going to turn him at third. There's going to be a throw to third. He catches it. Oh, he kicks it out from under him. He's safe. Third baseman had it in his glove, but I don't know that he knew he had it in his glove.
No, he dropped it right as he got the ball, and a crab came in and slid.
And really
good call.
Knocked it out of his glove. Yeah, he made a good slide. There's no issue at all with the slide. But we are tied at 7 with Nealon Hodge at the plate. Last time through, Hodge was the last one to score, and as they couldn't get any hits past the 5-hole. Here's the pitch. Hodge takes. 3 runs in, runner on third base. Batted ball is going to give ProtecStor the lead, unless it's a batted ball that'll get him in. They hit it to Diffie. Diffie fires over to first. It gets by Sparks, and heading towards second is the runner. They throw to try to get Hodge. They throw it into left field. Hodge turns, heads toward third. Left fielder picks it up, slips out of his hand. Now he's just going to hold it. I don't think the runner touched third. The ball's going to come all the way in. Malone's going to catch it, but he scored. Now, I don't think he touched third, but I also don't think the third baseman really let him.
Yeah.
So Hodge goes all the way around the bases.
Well, there again, you saw a bunch of throwing the ball around, which you want to teach in this age, Darryl, but you run the risk of having a bunch of errors.
I think you got to let him throw.
Yeah.
You let him throw the baseball. You let him learn how it goes. If you never throw it, nobody will ever catch it.
Right.
And
I totally agree. Running the baseball in the 4, 5, and 6-year-old, I can understand, but this 7 and 8, you've got to let the kids play.
Yeah. And that'll bring up Kagan Simmons. Singleton was stranded last time. 9-7 ProtecStor leads. We're in the bottom of the second. ProtecStor at the plate. Kagan Simmons with a big swing and miss. Voice from the sky gives him advice. And here's the pitch. Wind into right field. That's down. He's going to get to second for sure, probably to third. Simmons turns at first, heads towards second. Yeah, he's going for 3.
He may go home.
A throw it in. Second baseman having trouble with it. He's going to have to just throw it as far as he can. Simmons turns at third. He's going to score. They're not going to catch him. So that'll make it 10-7 in favor of ProtecStor. And that is 3, 4, 5, 6 runs in the inning. So just L.A. Allen would be the final run to score. Just one more run could score. The ProtecStor having a good bottom of the second here. And unfortunately, Brooks has got bottom of the order coming up in the next one. So they're going to have to overcome some difficulties. Now, I don't know when I guess you pinch hit next time through with your extra players. But not as big an issue right now as we thought it might be if they'd made quick outs. There's the pitch. Allen grounds it sharply. Third baseman puts a glove on it but doesn't field it cleanly. Diffie will chase it into short left field. Allen will turn it first. Now, here to me, if you're the coach, you're getting these substitutes in right now because you've already got 6. So no matter what they do, you can get the substitutes out of the way, and it won't damage you. But they're not going to do that. It's Leo Swift's coming up.
Yeah, and then C.J. Carter comes up right after him.
And they may substitute right there at that point, but they need to.
They'll change out this time. That's correct.
Yeah, they'll change out at the end of the order. You can really change out any time, anywhere you want. You could have done it at the top of the order if you wanted. The only reason it makes sense now is you got 6 out of your 7 runs. Even if you get 2 outs, it's not a big deal.
Right.
Swift awaits the plate. Grounds sharply, foul. Fielded by Coach Crabb, who throws it over Jonathan Hodges' head.
Hey, well, ProtecStor is hitting the ball very well tonight, Darryl. They're pulling the ball right down third base line. They're finding the gaps, and they're running the bases well. So, big inning for them.
6 in the inning. They lead 10-7. Swing and a miss. I mean, a big old swing and a miss. And Swift struck out last time. There's the pitch. That's a soft foul. And the catcher throws one from about 4 feet right at Jonathan Hodges' knees. Luckily, he moved one of them out of the way, because that could have been a real problem.
Might have left a mark.
Yeah, it would have left a mark. There's the pitch, popped up foul and out of play, and caught by a fan out there, but he won't be able to keep it. Gets it back in play.
Well, he thought about it.
He did. He kind of hesitated. I think somebody said, you got to throw it back.
Yeah, you bet.
And again, Jonathan Hodge has one thrown over his head. And he's not short, so it's really not the problem. Swift at the plate, 2 strikes on him. Nobody out in the inning. They can only get one more run. Swift grounds it softly to the pitcher. Fielded cleanly. He'll try to deliver it. He does. That's the out. Allen is going to try to go to third. They're going to chase him back to second. So that'll be 1 out. And that'll bring up C.J. Carter. And Carter, and Chandler's in the on-deck circle, but I'm betting he's going to be pulled back. Yeah, they're calling him back. Because even if you make an out here, there's the pitch, swing and a miss. And
yeah, he's talking. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we're going to have a pinch hitter come out. Not sure who we'll get, but we're going to have a pinch hitter come out for Chandler. And he'll get the hit unless there's a double play here. Popped up, out of play.
That's Neal on the on-deck circle.
Yeah, so Neal comes out to, he'll hit for Chandler. And then if Jarman can get up, Perry will probably hit for him. It got dark awfully quick out here.
Yeah, 7:30.
Yeah, just a little cloudy tonight. Carter at the plate, runner on second. 10-7, ProtecStor with the lead. Carter, swing and a miss and a thrown bat, which you make a case for it slipping unless you had a history of such a thing.
Yeah, you see that a lot from time to time in this league. I've got a few kids myself that do that from time to time. And I don't know. Hard to get that in their head. Hey, do not sling the bat. So
we had one in the we had a thrown bat in the 11 and 12s, but I think it slipped. But he still got a warning. But he didn't do it again. Oh, that's trouble. So he's out. He fouled it and then threw his bat, or at least let it go.
Yeah.
So he's out. That's 2 outs. You can only throw the bat once before they do something to you.
Yeah, they'll give you a warning, and the next time they're going to call you out.
Yeah, and it's life and limb. I mean, the umpire behind the plate isn't wearing any protective gear at all.
No.
And no matter how small they are, the bat's going at a pretty good speed. All right, so Neal at the plate.
They're going to talk about it here. Neal's coming in. He's checking with Nathan just to confirm all that. So no substitution, like you said here.
Yep, and they'll get to bat again. So Perry will get to bat in the next inning, even if Neal makes an out here. Of course, what Jonathan Hodge wants is Neal to get on, and then Perry to knock in the other run. And then you're set. You've got all your players in. You got the top of the order coming up next inning.
Right.
So Neal misses the first one.
Takes the second one.
Yeah. I tell you what, I loved if we'd have been able to do this back when back in the day when you and I had 14 players on our team, and the other team in the league we were second to had 10. Been nice if we'd have implemented that rule back then. Swinging a minute. Oh, Neal fouls it off.
Yeah, we were always at a disadvantage there, weren't we?
Yeah, we needed an extra inning or two to bat everybody else. Didn't really matter. It doesn't matter now.
Right.
But I remember wondering where those other 4 kids were every game. Foul ball for Neal. And why all of ours kept showing up as we were.
Hey, they liked it.
Yeah, they did. They liked it. Grounded towards third base, picked up. They're going to throw it over to first, and the play is made, and he's called out. The runner is going to score, but he's not going to score.
Right.
Great play from third to first over there, and we'll keep ProtecStor at 6 runs here in the second. It's 10-7 after 2 complete. Back with the third inning in 60 seconds.
From lawn and garden to heavy duty, farm and fleet, marine ATV, and complete passenger car and truck coverage, CarQuest has batteries for over 230 million vehicles on the road today. Brooks Auto Service at 1435 Tate Road in Bolivar is your local CarQuest Auto Parts affiliate. Be sure to visit them today. Give them a call at 658-5138.
Roll in to CarQuest and roll on.
Do you need electrical materials? Don't drive out of town. Come see us at Brian Smith Electric. We have everything you need from a simple repair to new construction. See us for all your residential, commercial, and industrial electrical sales and service. Stop by and see us at 604 East Market in Bolivar. It is the blue building across from the old Fasalon. Or call us at 658-5933. That's Brian Smith Electric, serving Hardeman and surrounding counties for over 15 years.
10-7 your score, as there's 12 minutes, 22 seconds left on the clock, and Tim Malone walks out to do the pitch and knowing he needs production from the bottom of his order. He needs all 7. I mean, maybe 6, but no, if you want to win this game, you need all 7 because you're going to face their top of the order, you're going to face their last hitter, and then their top of the order next inning. Gaw is going to ground it toward third base. Allen is going to field it and not going to throw it. So he's going to hold the runner at first base. But no doubt about it, Brooks needs 7 here. You can make a case they only need 4, but I don't think they're going to hold them to nothing. That'll bring up Morrison Kelly, grounded to the second baseman his first time up, swing and a miss.
Number 8 in the order here? Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
Got it. And you got to get to the top with one more hit will get them to the top unless there's a double play. But you'd like to have it up there with no outs made. You've got a little falling down in the mud room. Runner at first, nobody out, top of the third, 10-7. ProtecStor leading Brooks. Battle for first place here in the 8 and under league.
Got a little equipment adjustment there behind the plate.
All right. And that's one thing that's changed. Been able to have enough players to have catchers out there.
Right.
Swing and a miss from Kelly. Some years, Kelly goes down swinging. So some years, have had so few players where you just didn't have a catcher.
Yeah.
And that'll bring up Case Baker. He singled in, was thrown out trying to stretch a single into a two-bagger. That's hit toward the shortstop. Dove and caught. Off the bag is Gaw. He'll hustle back to first. No throws. They do throw it. It gets away from him. It gets down the right field line. Gaw's going to head towards second base. Will they think to send him to third? Yeah, they will. They throw it all the way over there, and Gaw's going to go back.
Yeah. A great base running there by Brooks Auto to hold the runner, and overthrew him there at first, and he was out.
This is the ball game. Culp's going to come to the plate. He's got to get on. You've got to score runs here. I mean, we're not going to blame it all on Culp. He grounds it into left field. It's going to get by everybody. Gaw's going to score. Culp's going to head towards second base. We'll see if they'll head him towards third. Yeah, they're going to have him come toward third. Doesn't really need to get any more than that because you need a bunch of runs. They're going to try to score him. Yeah, they are. Well, they're going to fumble around with it, and he is going to score. So 2 runs score on the play, and it is 10-9. And that is as big a hit as Brooks has gotten all night because now they get to the top of their order.
A big hit by your number 10.
Yeah, and he's hit the ball well both times.
Yeah.
In fact, really, they've only had 1 strikeout. Kelly in this inning was the only strikeout they've had all game. So that's key to this. Make them field it. ProtecStor's had 2 strikeouts. Grounded towards second base. Fielded cleanly. Will they make the play? They do. Wow. Leadoff hitter makes the third out of the inning. And after 2.5, it's 10-9. And Brooks is in trouble. Back with the bottom of the third in 60 seconds.
Superior Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning is your American Standard dealer in Bolivar. American Standard offers a complete lineup of 14 Sears single-package heating and cooling systems designed to give you the unbeatable combination of energy efficiency and lower operation costs. If you're not sure what size unit you need, Superior can conduct a comfort analysis of your home to help determine your energy needs. For more than 40 years, Superior has been serving this area with fast, dependable service. Superior. Call 658-5592.
Security and safety are two good reasons for outdoor lighting. Bolivar Energy Authority, your publicly owned electric utility, wants to help you make your nights bright. Outdoor lighting allows you to enter your house easily and safely at night. A would-be burglar will think twice before approaching a well-lit home, and your home is easier to find when you're expecting visitors or requesting emergency services. Call Bolivar Energy Authority, your publicly owned electric utility, for more information about outdoor lighting safety.
10-9 your score. ProtecStor with the lead and at the plate in the bottom of the third. 8 minutes on the clock. If you're Brooks, you need a break.
Yep.
You need a big break to stay in this one.
Well, you need three quick outs here.
All right, Perry at the plate, pinch hitting for Jarman.
What I mean by quick is before the time runs out.
Grounded toward third. This is going to make it hard. Morrison throws it over to first. Malone has to come off the bag. So that'll get the leadoff hitter on. And now the next 5 hitters have just pounded the ball every time up.
How big was that, Darryl, to have your number 12 come up and hit a base hit?
Yeah, as a big deal. You're your last hitter to get that done. And maybe it doesn't matter because none of the next 5 hitters have made an out tonight, but it's always better to get somebody on than not. And the umpire helping find the baseball. 10-9, 7 minutes left. And it's the clock and the score is the problem, all at the same time for Brooks here. First pitch, or second pitch, swung and missed by Madden.
All right.
We're under 7 minutes. 10-9, ProtecStor with the lead. There's the pitch, popped up foul into the stands. And
the fan didn't want to catch that one, did he?
Yeah, no, nobody up there. And here we go. Madden at the plate. Softly hit toward the second baseman. He'll field it. He'll try to look toward second. He can't. Oh, and turning to go to third is Perry. They'll throw it over to third. Morrison can't handle it. Perry will turn and go to home. They could have a play on him, but they won't. They'll just keep the runner at second. So Perry scores. Makes much cheering. And that'll make it 11-9.
Well, that's a big play there by ProtecStor to keep the runner running. And,
a chance at second to make the play at first. Just the hard hit ball wasn't fielded cleanly. All right, Keaton Overton up. Two hits, 2 runs scored.
Over through the third base.
And Jonathan Hodge says, I only have one problem. I don't have a baseball. So now he gets one. And Overton awaits the pitch. Grounds it softly to the pitcher. He'll field it. He'll throw it over the first baseman's head. They'll turn it first and go to second. Madden is going to score. Overton is going to head over to third base. There could be a play. No, there won't. They'll just cut off the run at the plate. And 5 minutes left now. It's 12-9. ProtecStor could end it here with all 7 runs. It would make it, even if we did that within 5 minutes. But not a whole lot of ways I see Brooks getting back in this thing. Crabb rips it to the third baseman. He makes a clean play, fires it over to first, but not in time. Ball gets past Malone. He's going to turn and go to second, Will Crabb. Scoring already was Overton. Crabb is going to keep running. He's going to pass second. He's going to head toward third. Diffie's going to catch it and chase him down there. They're going to run him all the way around. Diffie's going to chase him. He's going to beat him to the plate. That's one of those cases where you need to throw the ball.
Yep. Yeah, you got to throw it there. Your first baseman comes home. You need to throw it to him. Diffie just not quick. It's Crabb, and Crabb took advantage of it.
And that'll make it 14-9. So 4 runs in the inning. And Neal and Hodge coming up. 4 minutes left. You need three miracle outs. That one won't be an out. And it's hit into left field by Hodge. Fielded cleanly by the left fielder. Hodge is going to head towards second base. There could be a play. They throw to second. Ball's there in time, but it gets away from the second baseman. And Hodge will be on at second base.
A lot of errors being made here in the infield. Not for sure. Just can't get the glove on the ball. Maybe a wet ball. I'm not trying to give excuses out here, but
well, you were out there. It's not easy with a wet ball.
Right.
Their hands aren't as big as adults.
Right.
And a wet ball with a small hand, that's even harder.
But with that said, ProtecStor is hitting the ball very well, finding the gaps.
Simmons at the plate. He'll ground it towards shortstop. Diffie will field it and just chase Crab back. He'll fire it over to first. Wow. Nice play by Diffie.
Yeah.
As he throws out the runner at first. To look him back and then fire just shows a knowledge and an understanding of baseball you really like to see. And that'll bring up L.A. Allen. All right, so that's one out, and you've got 3 minutes, 21 seconds left.
This right here is where you start burning a little time.
You need an out right here.
Yeah.
Right here, right now. I don't think they're going to get more than 2 more hitters up. And Jonathan Hodge is teaching L.A. the history of baseball here. Of course, if...
Didn't have his hands right.
Yeah. Here's the pitch. Under 3 minutes. Allen grounds it up the middle. If he gets on, I think we're probably done here. Runner's going to turn at third and head toward home. Allen will be at first base. And it is 15-9. And now you need 2 outs in a minute and 40 seconds, because I've been told they won't start an inning with under a minute, which always leads me to ask them why we just put the clock at 49.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that.
Well,
have to ask Commissioner about
we
that.
May find out.
He at? He's around there somewhere.
Yeah. We may find out, but Leo Swift's going to try to make sure it doesn't matter. He grounds it to short. Diffie's going to have to, he tries to throw it to second. It's not in time. Yeah, he shoveled it, and it just didn't get there in time. And Allen beats it there.
Yeah, good try, but Allen's got speed and slid in. So,
and that'll bring up C.J. Carter. 2 minutes left. 15-9, ProtecStor.
Scored 5 runs in this inning.
Yep, and unless the next 2 batters make outs, we're not going to play anymore. And even if we do, Brooks would need the maximum. They'd need all 7 runs to keep the game, to take a lead at least. Carter throws his bat on the first pitch. I think he's out, yeah.
He's out.
All right, so he's out. That was big. That was a quick out. So Chandler will come to the plate with 1:25 left. And Brooks can get up. They've got their second hitter coming up. So Chandler will come to the plate. And Jonathan says, don't swing at the first, second, third, fourth. 4th pitches.
What, Dad? Yeah, that's right. Swing at the 5th one, son. This will really confuse your son.
1:02 left. Probably done here. Yep, Chandler takes the first pitch.
Oh, excuse me, that's Chandler. I thought that was Ian.
No.
Apologize.
Ian Chandler.
Yeah. Well, Ian's listening.
And here's the pitch. Pop it for the shortstop. Will we get another inning? We will. We're going to play another inning. Line out to shortstop.
I don't understand why you don't run the clock right there.
And you are going to, because it's baseball, you're not supposed to have a clock.
All right.
15-9, 1 inning to play. Brooks needs 6 to keep it going. We'll have that in 60 seconds.
Star Physical Therapy provides athletic training to Hardeman County and the surrounding areas. But you don't have to be a high school athlete to benefit from Star's athletic training program. No matter the sport, we know them all. Come see us in Bolivar, Middleton, Selmer, and Henderson. Whatever your field of play, we'll get you back on it. Whether you are an elite athlete or a weekend warrior, don't let a sports injury slow you down. Star Physical Therapy can get you back in the game. Our hands, your health, choose Star.
Since 1978, Lynn Jackson Auctions have helped people in Hardeman County and surrounding areas with auctions of farm equipment, real estate, business liquidations, fundraising, and estate sales. Lynn Jackson Auction and Real Estate Company is fully licensed and bonded auctioneer with the state of Tennessee. When you work with Lynn Jackson, they will take care of all the details, all while you just wait for the profits. Ask them about their auction lot, where you bring items to consign and they retail them for you. Call them to find out how much they can do for you at 658-2234. Find them on the web at lynnjacksonauction.com.
Earlier tonight, well, right now it's 15-9 in favor of ProtecStor. Earlier tonight, Rotary wins 14-5 over David Doris, and head coach of Rotary joining us here for the second game. So 2 games left. You're playing these 2 teams.
Yeah, I'd like to, close out the season with a win on both of them. So,
well,
we'll see.
Sparks grounds it to the pitcher. It's fielded cleanly by Overton, out number 1.
As you've listened tonight, this has been a good ball game. Two of the best in the 4 total teams in the 7 and 8 coach pitch.
Trip Malone will come to the plate. He singled and scored and popped up to the shortstop. Malone pops it up on the infield, foul ball. Chandler tried to get there but couldn't.
That's always a big out when you have your catcher make the out.
Yeah, if he's crouched down, he can make the play. If he's standing, he can't.
Right. We had actually my catcher made a play a game or two ago. So
Malone fouls it hard.
It was a discrepancy there, thinking, was he out? But you made the call there, Darryl. He was squatted in a crouched position, and he caught the ball.
Yeah,
that's an out.
Well, that's an out. Grounded sharply towards short. Oh, it's off Crab's arm. It took a horrendous hop.
Yeah, it took a bad hop.
And Malone will be at first base, so Brooks has life. And coming up, Tegan Diffie, the shortstop. He has popped up to short. Singleton was stranded. He'll hit that one into left field. That's going to stay fair. That's going to about roll to the fence. Turning at second, heading toward third is Malone. They're going to give him the green light. Heading toward third is Diffie. They're going to bring him down the line and see kind of what happens. It gets past the pitcher, and Diffie is going to score. So, 2-run score.
Big hit by Diffie.
Yeah, and the run scoring, not really a big deal. It makes it 15-11. You need everybody behind him to score.
Right.
And now you play a little conservative on the bases because you need all the guys behind you to score too. Brooks singled twice, scored 1 run. And Brooks in the batter's box. Malone delivers the pitch. Brooks grounds it softly down the third base line. It might come back to the chalk. It does.
Yeah.
It was foul for a while, and Brooks starts back to first home, and they say, no. Oh, the ball rolled back. The ball rolled back onto the chalk. It was foul for a while. It rolled back onto the chalk. Oh, that's just... Oh, he blew that one. He looked away. It was foul, but it rolled back onto the chalk. Don't like to complain, but that's what happened.
Yeah.
The ball rolled back onto the chalk. It was a fair ball. Let's see if it makes a difference. Brooks grounds it up the middle. It won't matter. So Brooks is going to get it up the middle and be safe at first base. So it ends up not making a bit of difference in the ball game, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
You hate for a missed call to make a difference. Jaden Brown will come to the plate. Popped up to short, reached on a fielder's choice, and was stranded. He'll bat with the runner on first base and 1 out. Brooks has 2 in. They need 4 more to make sure we have a bottom of the 4th. There's the pitch. Brown pops it up. It's going to fall in between everybody, but they're going to get the force out at second. Brooks just was stuck.
Yeah.
He couldn't go. He couldn't stay, because if it's caught, it's double play.
Yeah, he played it out right.
There's nowhere to go.
No.
So that'll bring up Brody Gaw, who singled last time. 15-11, 2 outs in the inning. Brooks he actually went about 5-6 steps. He was coached perfectly, just couldn't get there. The ball actually bounced towards second and was picked up on the run. Gaw, rips one down the third baseline.
He straightened that out. Gotta have a hit here.
Stepping back in is Gaw. Runner at first, 2 outs. 15-11. ProtecStor leads Brooks. Brooks at the plate. Their last chance. There's the pitch. Fouled softly back toward Chandler at the catcher's spot.
2 strikes on it.
Now, is it harder for the kid or the coach here?
Coach.
Gaw grounds at the third, foul.
That's what I'm screaming anyway. I bet you Tim's would say the same thing right now. So
yeah. And that's another pitch gone by. So this is the 4th pitch, I believe.
Right.
You got a little breathing room. Here's the pitch to Gaw. Oh, and that'll end the game.
Ooh.
So ProtecStor beats Brooks by a score of 15-11 for Ginger Tester back at the station. I'm Darryl Toomer. Y'all have a pleasant good evening.